So I've got one audio piece here, a piece that I want to show off about online. But the problem is that it's just an MP3 at the moment. So as we were saying, what do you do with it? You can't, apart from send it as an attachment to everybody, which still is not that nice. Like, what can we do to very simply make that more enticing? So I'm just going to go online and I'm going to go to a website called Headliner. So this is, I'm already logged in, but it's completely free to make a Headliner account, and the service is free. You can only make 10 of these a month, which sounds like quite a few, but if you did exceed that and you still don't have to pay, you'll just get a little logo on your video saying made with Headliner, which is no problem. And what this does is you give it a audio file. Lots of the language is about podcasting, because lots of people use these to make little trailers for their podcasts, because they have the same issue. It's hard to draw someone in to listen to something if it's just audio, whereas unlike video, people can see a little clip of it and feel like, oh, that's great, I want to commit to seeing the whole thing. So yeah, all the language is around podcasting, but we're going to use it for music because we definitely can. And what we're making is known as an audiogram, which is a little video where it's got the audio on it and it makes a funky little wave symbol, which we can customize to some extent in here to make it look how we want it to look. So I'm going to click, I've logged in and we're on create, and I'm going to click Audiogram Wizard. And this is all in the internet browser of my computer. I've got a feeling there might be a phone app version of this, which it would be different to control, but it will get the same output. So I've clicked on Audiogram Wizard, and because it's podcast based, I could search for my podcast online, but I'm obviously not doing that because I'm not doing a podcast. So I just click on upload here, and I'm going to choose my file on my computer. And the good thing about it being for podcasts is that it would accept a really long piece. And maybe we've got a whole concert that we want to put up, which we could absolutely do. But my one's just going to be a 2 or 3 minute long performance. Get it there, and straight away it's loaded it into an audio file just in our editing software. So we can see that 0 is over here and the end of the piece is there. The louder the spikes, the louder it is. It's automatically gone and said we're just going to grab the first 1 minute, but my piece is actually like almost 3 minutes long, so I can just grab this similarities to the video editor and concertina it all the way to the end to grab the whole lot. I'll just press play to double check it's the right file. And it's a guitar piece that I want to use, and it's got a section here to add captions. I'm not going to use that, but perhaps you might have made a trailer, like an audio radio style trailer for an event coming up, and it's got a clever system where it automatically generates subtitles, which is really useful to get people hooked in. So you could use that feature. My one's just music, so I'm not. So I'm going to press next, and it gives me 3 options here for what kind of size of the video I'm creating, what size it is, and these are all built around the standards for social media, which is excellent. If you're sending it to somebody as an attachment or through WhatsApp, any of these would do. But if we're going to put it on YouTube or something like that, I would use this rectangular one. This square one is quite useful for, it comes up with a little thing here, stuff like Instagram, and then the stories one is more for those kind of temporary stories in social media accounts. But you can use any of them, and you could make it in all kinds of different, you can make several different versions and decide which one you prefer. So I'm going to go with I think I'm going to go with the square one because that's quite fun. And then I'm going to click next. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to sort out the waveform. So if I click on the waveform, I can change how it appears. And there's loads of different ones that I can experiment all day. There's even some unusual ones, like this is a kind of fried egg looking thing that moves around in time to the music. But these all respond to the music that's been playing, we've been put in. So I'll change this one to the color very simply. You can do things like that. So I'm happy with the waveform. And then I'm going to add an image. So if I didn't have an image, that's no problem at all, but I can upload an image to this. So I've got, if I had a picture of my guitarist, that would be great, or perhaps a logo, or just a fun picture that represents what it is that I'm sharing. So let's have a look. I've got this from picture of when we were recording this. So I put that there. So what we're creating at the moment is the audio file and a still photograph. And I'm happy with the picture. So I'll press escape, and I can add text in here as well. So I might, just like before, I'll put something about it being the summer performance. And I could write some information about, like, I don't know, maybe there's a directions to do something like buy tickets for my, or don't buy tickets, plan to come along to my Make Music Day event, or whatever it happens to be. You can add as little or as much as you want. So, and you can change all the details to get it looking much nicer and in style to your video. And now we've got those building blocks, the image, the wave, and the writing. We can move them around by clicking and dragging to where we best want them to be. So I'm going to put it down there for now. And then this is almost ready to go. Give it a file name. So that's just going to be useful for you to see. And when I'm happy, I'm going to press create. And what I can do is either open up a kind of editor to make finite changes to it, but I'm not going to worry about that. But you can probably do some things where you add a logo onto the end and things like that. But I'm just going to keep it simple. It's going to be the wave moving and the word summer performance there. And then I'm going to press export video now. And it's going to take a couple of seconds to make it. And then I'll have very quickly a really effective, eye-catching video file, which is really just my audio, which I can share with people online. It looks like the summer performance is ready. So this is what we created. It's this square here. And then when I press play, and that's the whole piece. So I can download that and then do with it whatever I wanted to do. So this is, yeah, perfect if you didn't video something, but you've got a great photo or just any photo and you've got audio.